Hello everyone, Cobra here. Today we are going to play StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void.
I return to serve. Your minds shall be torn asunder. It is destined. Pause alarm. There shall be a reckoning. We shall serve. Return to sword cannon shall sing.
Once more.
Pause alarm. There shall be a reckoning. We march to victory. It shall be. Our cannon shall sing. Pause alarm.
Dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
Complete.
We shall serve forever. We march to our cannon shall sing. There shall be a reckoning.
Keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
You require more Vespine gas.
Submit!
I am the heart of darkness. We move unseen. You require my skill.
Ceased their assault. We must press on until we reach the Keystone.
I return to serve.
For the reckoning.
Doesn't get any easier. Time to take him out. Nice work. That area's secure. I'll set up some defenses.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
Very well.
I return to serve.
I serve. For now.
supply.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. Let our enemy know our fury.
The Keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
Be as you say. Intriguing. For the reckoning, there are
I return to serve.
Your allies are in battle.
very wise. Shall be as you say. Very well.
Mineral field depleted.
Intriguing.
Mineral field depleted.
For now. For the reckoning, let our enemy know our fury.
The attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Getting real tired of that. Let's give him a taste of the pain. Well, that did it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
Did you know this warrior?
No.
know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, and this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
Okay, this cinematic was good. I mean, very good. It was brilliant, honestly. Or at least I enjoy it, so yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let's move on. Let's fight against Amon and his minions.
Rohana! Preserver. Rohana!
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. He is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Despite their limited understanding of the Keystone, it is fascinating that the Terrans managed to wield it as a weapon. I am hesitant to conclude that this was its primary function, or even an intended one. Despite their limited Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
I could see the truth of Amon while he spoke through me. He claims his cause is noble, but only darkness and rage fester within. I abandoned everything I knew to study and serve the Kala. I will not forsake my vows, even now. I could see the truth of Amon while he spoke. Robotic assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
I return to serve. Adun Toridas.
Okay, I'll keep this one because this one fires in the air. Okay.
Raynor and I share the bond of a common loss. Zeratul. The Terrans have been devastated by this attack, but with time, they may rebuild. The Terrans have been devastated by this attack, but with time...
Hey there, your royalness? Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Yeah, he always says words like this. Skippy, Ace, whatever. Let's go. Glacius.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology. Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
Here, they are attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors!
Oh boy, something bad is going to happen. Why are they here? What's their objective?
I hope this new technology proves as valuable as it was rumored to be.
The purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original purifiers.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch. The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The De'ul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
If we are to obtain the purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility. Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in!
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
We stand unified.
Antara!
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough minerals.
Upgrade complete. My life for Ire. You have not enough minerals.
It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent. Solarite gathered.
You require more Vespine gas.
We've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now. Forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
Upgrade complete. You must construct additional pylons.
Alarak's warriors have established a large stronghold here.
gas.
Another solarite sample obtained. Bringing nearby sentries online. Releasing sentries from stasis. Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
We have acquired all of the raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
Base is under attack. Bespin gas. Base is under attack.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith.
Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix? How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix?
I was given a directive by Aldaris himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced, an Adanium shell composed of acrylic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
This decay rate is impossible. No constructed material would behave this way, unless... I advise against physical contact with the Keystone at this time, Hierarch. Ah, yes, I see. The physical shape is a deception. That would mean it can be realigned. I advise against physical contact with the Keystone.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times, and now you lead the Protoss. I well with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And Ire? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
These new purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness. Phoenix's personality may be accurate.
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
Quite a minuscule one.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact? Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Phoenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
Our traditions and laws are not meaningless. They have kept us alive. You dare too much, Artanis. Your youth makes you rash. Amon's forces are already spreading throughout the sector. I fear none will survive this onslaught without our aid. The Purifier technology cannot aid us, Hierarch. It is flawed to its core. Will you not heed the warnings of the past? Not even Judicator Deralis would have taken such risks, or Judicator Saldrian. Well, perhaps, but that is not the point. You dare too much, Artanis. We have acquired new robotic support technology for review. Karax has utilized data from Glacius to bring the robotic sentinels online. Use them wisely, Hierarch.
The enemy shall be purified. We are the blades of...
Hold fast, my people. I will come for you as soon as I can. I will do everything in my power to survive this war. With the Purifier technology secured, our eyes can finally turn to our brothers, the Dark Templar. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods.
Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound. Ire is lost. And now Shakuras hangs by a thread.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Khala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
Artanis, Hierarch of the Dalam. All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Khala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
So this is the home world of the Nerazim, a planet shrouded in darkness. Fitting.
Beautiful, is it not?
Indeed. I never imagined the Firstborn would ever step foot upon it.
As Ire fell to the Zerg, we fled to this world as refugees. The Dark Templar accepted us as equals. It was here that we first stood against the Swarm as one.
I wish I could have stood by you and shared in such glory.
As do I.
I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazim phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their phase-smiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course, Hierarch.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Talametros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Shakuris teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
I'm intrigued. I am but a phantom. Clever. I will comply. I am intrigued.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit!
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
By the void. Cartoon.
Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
What would you ask of us? Clever. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. I am the blade of the Narazine. I will comply.
These vaults hold the solarite reserves that power Telemetros. You may claim them with our blessing, Hierarch.
I am but a phantom.
You must construct additional pylons.
From the shadows I come. You seek our service.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
What would you ask of us? I will comply. I am intrigued by the void. Khartoum. What would you have?
You have not enough minerals.
The darkness rides. I will comply. By the void. I am the blade of the Narazim. Clever. I am but a phantom.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
Khartoum. I will comply. I am intrigued.
You require more Vespine gas.
I am... But from the shadows, I am the blade of the... Clever.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
I am but a phantom. I will comply. I am intrigued.
Matriarch Horizon, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
Got to. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am but a phantom. I will comply.
You require more Vespine gas.
Clever. From the shadows I come. I am intrigued by the void. Nasperu Unadar. I am the blade of the Narazim. I will comply. I am but a phantom.
You require more Vespine gas.
What would you ask of us? Clever. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Comply. I am intrigued. Got two. I am the blade of the Narazim. Clever. By the void. I am intrigued. I will comply. I am but a phantom. Cartoon. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the Narazim. Fear is an illusion. I am intrigued. By the void.
Require more Vespene gas.
From the shadows I come. Clever. I will comply. I am but a phantom. Cartoon. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. By the void.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
I will comply.
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Clever. I am intrigued.
Upgrade complete.
I am the blade of the Narazim. By the void. I am intrigued. Cartoon. I am but a
That should buy the conduit more time.
Clever. I will comply. By the void.
You require more Vespene gas.
The darkness rides. Cartoon. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the Narazim. I will comply. I am intrigued. Clever. By the void. Cartoon. By the void. Cartoon. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am but a phantom.
Base is under attack.
I will comply. I am intrigued.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Blade of the Narazim. Cartoon. I am but a phantom. I will comply. Clever. I am intrigued. Clever. Cartoon. By the void. I am the blade of the Narazim. I
Upgrade complete.
I am intrigued. I am but a phantom.
have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
In alliance with the Nerazim, the Protoss have changed more than I ever could have imagined. The Conclave would never have approved using the Spear of Adun, the last refuge of our civilization, to assist the Dark Ones. The Dark Templar are heretics, exiles. We must be on our guard. In alliance with the Nerazim, the Cloaked Warriors are now available for deployment.
Khatum. Vengeance for Ayer. Khatum.
I advise against physical
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Cell Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
You have become a mighty warrior since last we fought together, Artanis. Even these Dark Templar revere you as if you were Adun himself. If only Passadar could have lived to see what you've become.
I often think about him, of how different these events would have been if he were still in command.
You are Hierarch now. Your doubts do not honor you or him.
Yet, they persist. Tassadar's shadow looms large over my every action.
You must move from it, old friend. For none of us can truly grow while still in the shadow of his mentor.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun.
Okay, let's save now. We are going to stop now the video. I hope you enjoyed and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.